What's up, guys? It feels like it's been ages since I did a Bleach video, but we do have the new events, so that's something I want to discuss. And there are a lot of pretty much plans going to be happening. You guys may be aware from last month, we were supposed to have a merge between the French platform and the European platform. There's probably going to be some announcements later on this month, and it was planned for this month. Not sure what's going to be happening at this point, but hopefully you guys will hear some information about that in the near future. Now we do have the new events, which it's pretty interesting. They have Pyramid, and they pretty much allow you to get a Ryujin Jacko from a top up here. Now, pretty much a lot of people are gonna prefer to top up during a recharge event, such as Ultimate Charge, maybe something else, maybe a holiday event, or even the Bleach gift. Shinigami Fund. There's a lot of good recharging events. So if you're pretty much trying to get yourself some items, you never know, you might get lucky and get yourself a Super Fury Stone. Ryujin Jaka is going to cost you about 48,000 gold as a top up. So that's the equivalent of $1,200. I really don't know why Tensa is still here, honestly. It costs 40k as a top up. So you're going to keep the gold. You're not spending any gold. You just basically have to top up that amount and you get the points. Then you can pretty much draw as many times as you want from all the points you have. And then you pretty much redeem it when you have enough. So 40k recharge for a Tensa. This needs to get out. They need to either swap in a Cotton or put in different partners, because nobody's going to top up that much for Tensa Zangetsu anymore. In my opinion, I think Tensa is dead. After the release of Cotton, it was pretty much dying down. Now with Ryujin Jaka, Tensa seems pretty much obsolete to the max. And, topping up 48k gold for Ryujin, I would say it's a pretty good investment. You're going to keep the gold in the first place. You're still going to get a 50% super value gift rebate off that anyway. And you're going to be able to get yourself some free items. Maybe you'll get yourself some Spirit Stone boxes. Maybe even get a super out of it. So, I remember when I started the game on a Pyramid event. And, it was a very good event on a new server. So you can definitely get yourself that. You also have the Shinigami Mysterious Puzzle, which I use to get Hogu Enhanced Talismans or level 4 Spirit Stone boxes. Pretty much you won't be able to get a title unless you actually spend the recharge points. So that's why I really don't recommend you to go for a title. It's only a temporary thing. It's not going to last a lot. Then we have the Serete group purchase, which, honestly has some pretty good deals. But there's not enough people on the servers that actually can get you the 100 discount. So if you're in a very populated area, maybe you're going to be a lot luckier. Don't forget, you can also upgrade your, tier 11 Hogus all the way to tier 12. It's going to cost 5k gold, I believe. So, it's something to consider doing. It's going to basically become, I think, a level 8 tier 12 Hogu. Let me just try it out real quick, because I remember last time I checked. So yeah, it's going to be a level 8 tier 12. For 5k gold, it's pretty good. You're going to get a slight upgrade, especially if you already don't have anything else to go for as far as battle power. You don't mind yourself upgrading. So, it's good that this actually allows you to get tier 12 Hogus from that as well. Then you have limited lease, which, the prices did not change. It has been an extremely long time. I don't even remember when they added TSI into the limited lease. I can't remember what day it was last year. But it has been a long time since this event got updated. And honestly, the prices need to get dropped. They need to maybe lower Red Tsunohana a little bit. Just because you can get her from Ultra Hero. Definitely drop a Demon Ichigo at least to 30k. I don't see anybody getting him. Bankai Rukia, she's also from Anniversary Feast. And then TSI, he's just good to rent and pretty much costs the same wherever you look. So I don't know, that event needs to get updated. I was happy when they updated the Ultra Hero event. Then for the Accelerated Modified, they put Bambietta, Noble Isane, and Gentle Byakuya. Super gold value. And you have Rio Furnace. Now Rio Furnace has a 30k gold Kukaku, which I really would not recommend you to spend 30k on her here. Definitely wait for either Lucky Turntable, a holiday event, anything else, to be honest. 30k gold for a Kukaku is way too much. She was about 16k, 18k gold when it came to Lucky Turntable a while back. Definitely wait for that. Otherwise, the Rio Furnace is good for top-ups because you get items as well as a percentage of your entire top-up total. So you could potentially reach 100k gold topped up, which is going to be very unlikely to see. And if you were to top up 200k, you would get 100% of whatever the total top-up amount is. And it's going to tell you the rebate pretty much based on how much percentage you have. So the events aren't too bad, they aren't too good. Pretty decent ones for top-ups, considering we have Pyramid and Rio Furnace together. especially if you're doing big top-ups, you're going to get a lot of stuff out of it. Now, I did have a Bleach video planned to do, but it involves a serious amount of editing. I basically have to go through a lot of, probably 3 to 4 hours of footage and make a video based on that. And it's going to be a special video for Bleach. And it's been a while since I did a special video. The last time I actually did a special video for Bleach was when I had my 1,000 subscriber special on the Brazil account for your watch. That was literally the last time I remember doing a special video. That was a long time ago. That was in July. Pretty much it was either before I was leaving from I can't even speak. It was 3 in the morning, so like I apologize. I've been doing a lot of stuff late night, and I have to get this video out in the middle of the night so I can render it overnight and upload it in the morning. But the last time I had that special video was either before I went to Florida or after I got back from Florida. It was one of those, I can't remember, but my man Marshmallow has been with me for a very long time, and it was an emotional change that was needed, but he has done a hero sacrifice, and I am truly sad for him, but I will give him a proper burial, a proper sacrifice. He will live forever in my heart. I will get a special video out for him as soon as I can once I edit everything. But, I just, pretty much just impossible for me not to spoil what the video involves because, I just didn't have the time to render it in the entire week. But basically, I finally managed to sacrifice Ichibe. He has went to heaven himself, Lord Marshmallow. And I put in Kirinji because he is literally the only other support I can have. And, he is not bad for being, like, leftover Ichibe stuff. Now, next time I see Visor Revenge, I'll probably spend 8k coupons just on agility stones, get his agility up. Otherwise, his wisdoms and, is pretty much decent. The agility is really lacking. I don't think he's that bad for what I had to work with. I pretty much just took Ichibe stone straight up. Now I'm trying to get him his at least 6th mod. And then I don't know what I'll do with the modifies, but another thing is I got Hikifune's 6th mod, so my void damage has improved immensely. I must say this modify is amazing for void region, especially if your Hikifune is the first one to go. She's gonna buff everyone's attack and then give them fury after she dies. Pretty much means everybody's skills, so I can use any character I want and just swap over the equipment. Now I would have to eventually swap a Kirinji. I have no idea, Like, I don't plan on topping up for any other event partner. I have 15k vitality stacked, and ultimate battle power is kind of disappointing. They put they put Ryukin, which he was a part of the trio between Ken, Sei, Berserk, Renji, and I would say Ryukin, even though he is strong, he's just one of the partners that you don't see. That's why I don't even need an assaulter. I already had Berserk Renji, so I didn't need to get him at all. And another rumor that's been going around is that people say the next ultimate battle power is going to be a Bankai Rukia. Now, I say don't believe it. Reason one is that Bankai Rukia still holds her price. She's still a very good partner. So for her to be an ultimate battle power event, it's going to either cost you like 20k, 30k of Vite, and it's probably a rumor that's not even going to happen. So I would say, like, really just don't believe it unless you have concrete proof about that. Otherwise, you're going to get your hopes up, and it's pretty much when I was stacking my vitality, once I saw Berserk Renji, then I was like, man, what if they actually start doing like a Demon Ichigo and partners like that? Now, even though that is all very unlikely, because they have a very high price range, and they're still pretty good, I would still take a Demon Ichigo over Ichibe, to be honest, just because of the age rate that he gives to the team, and just because he's like one of those vanguards that you don't see anymore. You see a lot of Ichibes because he is the cheapest vanguard that you can get as far as an event partner. That'll actually hold up. I don't consider Toshiro being a good vanguard. He was good in the past when he first came out. When that Toshiro came out, he was, I think, like $300 at the start of the game. He was a tank of a vanguard. But now, time went on, too many characters came out, and there's just a lot of stuff to go about. Now, I have been pretty much going on the forums here and there, trying to help people, trying to give advice. There's been a lot of new players that have been coming into the game, which is good. We need people to keep going when it comes to this game. Definitely, there's just going to be great things coming as soon as we get that fusion, I guess, between the French platform and the European side. Then I guess the game is going to start picking up again. It's going to pretty much make the game more enjoyable. because we really need something to keep us going. And I definitely think that, you know, more competition and whatever else they can bring to help the game is definitely going to be a huge improvement. Now, I forgot what I was going to just show you guys. I was literally had something. I just literally forgot what I had to do. But one thing I do know for tomorrow is that we have Void Region. I was so lucky because for the past 2 Void Regions, I was getting exclusive fragments. And, you know, tomorrow I'm going to be in Conquest of Soul of Conquest. I have been really slacking when it comes to Bleach. I usually do all my dailies 10 minutes before reset. And I miss a lot of things. So, you know, it's something I really wish I could have more time for. But with all the things I have to do, and, you know, I'm still trying to have some fun here and there all day, it's really tough. It really is. And, you know, it's just hard to manage everything. But I'm going to try to get that video out as soon as I can. People were asking about an update for the Brazil account. So I will do that soon. I know that the Gin has pretty much been running the account since I gave it to him, and the account has went through a lot of progress. So I'd say it is time for me to do an update video on that. I just really have no idea when it will come out. So, like I said, I'm really focused on Naruto Online, just because that's what my channel went to. You know, it was pretty much mostly a Bleach channel, and then now it went to that. And, you know, I do enjoy the game, so I have no problem doing videos. And as far as Bleach, I'll be doing more videos when the game actually starts picking back up again. But, you know, recently the forum has been active with a lot of new players. And it's really rare to see because, you know, it's hard to find information on the forums. There is too much trolling going on. But, you know, from time to time, you actually have good information going out. But like I said, you know, try not to believe the forum rumors too much, because there's really not a lot of things you can get proven, and, you know, you won't really know for sure unless it comes out. That's why when it comes to dates and stuff like that, I don't believe it. If I don't see it come out in the game myself, I'm not going to bother and listen to it. What else do we have here? So, everyone has that purple sword, now that I think about it. So I might as well give it to Hikifune. I have almost 700, and I'm pretty much trying to get 800 to go for the godlike Kido attack and speed. The reason why I'm going to go for this for Hikifune is because she already has a godlike damage rate and speed, which was the most expensive one you can get. Honestly, it would probably be better just to get yourself 2 red Hogyokus instead of going for a godlike damage rate and speed. You know, it's nothing too crazy, and it's still going to take a really long time to actually level up. And since I have a gold ultimate speed Hogyoku, I don't need a pure red speed one. That's why I'm just going to go for pretty much maximizing my speed to get myself a Kido attack and speed. That's pretty much the best thing I can do. Then there's also like Kido attack and HP, but definitely Kido attack and speed is something I need first. After I get this, maybe I'll go for something else like pure HP and speed. Who knows, you know? Pretty much trying to maximize my speed at that point. And it's still going to take a while. I haven't gotten a gold Hogyoku in an extremely long time. And, you know, Void Region damage has been nice. I would say when it comes to certain things, I get around like 10 million. It depends on who you fight, honestly. And we get another flawless Kido defense, which I think everybody has. Like, everybody has at least purples and golds, so it's nice to see. The rarest thing for me is the speed Hogyokus. I just don't see those when it comes to anything. Pretty much been trying to max out. I'm trying to work on Kirenji just because, you know, he's a new person to the team, and it's kind of tough to work on him. You know, I don't have too many resources to work with, and stretching stones for a third support kind of really kills you. You know, that would have been a lot of stuff I could have given to my main supports right now. They would have been a lot stronger. But, you know, doing dailies has been rough. I've been missing a lot of dailies. I honestly don't think I've done Conquest of Might for at least like a week or two. You know, and it's just no one's fault but mine. I just really haven't had the time. You know, I had to pretty much completely abandon my Unlimited Ninja account just so I could focus on Bleach and Naruto Online. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and, you know, the weather is changing. It is pretty much fall right now. It's leaning towards winter for me because it is cold in New York City. It was hot last Friday or like last Thursday, and then it just instantly became like a little bit cold on Saturday, and then once it came Sunday, and then Monday, it is freezing now. It is super freezing. I just realized I forgot to do CSB and I forgot to register. So I am missing to it. But you know, wow, I have just realized since I didn't register the first day of CSB, I have to go all the way up in the points. But you know, it shouldn't be a problem. This is definitely the first time I'm actually starting at the bottom of the CSB since I guess, you know, I made the account. And I remember when it was so hard in the CSB back then. I was basically like a level 70. As soon as you can do CSB at 70, I was in it, or 72. And doing CSB was definitely a huge experience for me. You know, I have went through the ranks at a low level, got to a higher level, basically kept getting stronger. And, you know, I would like to say that I progressed pretty nice when it came to that. And, you know, now it's just like I kind of fell off the CSB scene. I think I'm still the second fastest, so I'll pretty much be second in CSB. But, you know, I just really don't care about the rewards. And, you know, it's just, like, I just really don't have the time to do CSB every day. So that's what really sucks for me. It's just that really don't have the time, so I can't ever do whatever I want. So we do have the soul cultivation done for today. And I'm still trying to infuse my 140 set. So I've been trying to do Serite Palace at least every day. I want to see how far I can actually get to. You know, Conquest of Might is tomorrow, and I kind of do need a Soul of Conquest because I've been slacking. And, you know, the bonds as well. I missed the Rio Guardian, which could have given me more basic Fury Stones. I'm pretty much trying to get myself a pure T1 set just so I could finish off all the bonds. I managed to do all the bonds in Brazil, and, you know, they were very easy once you had a T1, especially with a Keto main character. It was way too easy swapping Nemu's gear to my main, but I did need the red name. Without the red name, it is basically not possible. It should be extremely easy at this point. And, you know, I really do like the Flying Raijin Yorichi, but she is just way out of the question. If I did have a watch, maybe I would have considered getting it. Since I don't have your watch, definitely not gonna go this. You know, it's just kind of, you know, expensive. That's just the only way to put it. Still find it awkward that they put Raijin Yorichi. I'm kind of greedy though when it comes to that partner. I would have assumed Yorichi to be a lot better. You know, just a little bit more speed, at least a speed bond. That's all I wanted. Even with the ridiculous growth rates that Yorichi has, Nami has the fastest support on the US side, which is a 1.4 million speed Raijin Yorichi, even without the speed bond. You know, the 6.0 growth rate for agility and the 8,000 base stat or whatever she gets is just insane. Funny thing is, I don't even remember how long ago it was, but I still just don't have the time to do Nightmare Conquest of Might. You know, it would be easier to do a stream on this, but I already know when it comes to doing anything related to Bleach, I get pretty much attacked for it and people tell me to go to Naruto Online. So, you know, doing a stream is going to be kind of hard. I really don't know when I'll be, if I would actually be able to do that sometime. And, you know, doing a video about the Conquest of Might, it would just be an extremely long video, and it's just so annoying recording Bleach because I have to actually record the window region of my computer. I wish Bleach had a downloadable client, or maybe there's like a browser that will act like a downloadable client towards Flash games, and I can just directly, you know, get it from the source. That would make it a lot easier to record. Then I can just go ahead and do a, you know, however long it may take me to do Conquest of Might. But I want to do Nightmare for the Zanpakuto and the Soul Society one for the Reincarnation Stones, and then try at least hard for the main evolution one. So, you know, that's definitely a bit on my to-do list. I have a lot of things on my to-do list, and, you know, it sucks because it feels like I have all these things to do, but I can't ever manage to get the time to do them. And, you know, it just disappoints me. But in the end, I really just have nothing I can do. Maybe when my college semester is over right now, because 5 classes is really killing me. Like, I really just can't handle it anymore. You know, doing pretty much 2 online classes, and then one of them is a full online business class. The other one is like a hybrid for astronomy. It is just very frustrating to deal with these classes, especially when I have to go to work, then college, and then I come home, I have to deal with the online stuff. So it is really frustrating. Plus, focusing on YouTube, like I really want to make YouTube just work out. You know, I've been doing YouTube since January. I don't plan on stopping making videos. Like I'm always gonna keep doing a video a day, no matter what happens. I pretty much prioritize that over everything else now. And you know, I don't regret wasting, or it's not even like wasting time, but you know, spending a lot of time doing all these videos has honestly been a good experience. You know, I never really got into YouTube. I did try Twitch when it was first starting out, back when Justin TV was still a thing, and you know, XSplit had a pretty much beta, so that was pretty much the only way to stream back then, was by getting XSplit and the beta. That's what I remember. And I did basically do the XSplit beta. Used to stream RuneScape, and then I think a year or two after that beta happened, I took streamed RuneScape for two months or something during those days. Then I kind of just got really bored and got burned out of that. I ended up going to FIFA a year later, and then pretty much, you know, took a break from that. And honestly, it was the worst mistake I ever did. I took a break from Twitch just because, you know, I was basically playing games that, you know, I got burned out of. You know, those games involve playing an immense amount of time. And when it comes to these browser games, you know, it's very lenient. All you have to do is put in at least like half an hour a day towards your dailies, maybe even less, and then do events every day. And, you know, it's definitely not bad when it actually comes to playing the game. You know, it's one of those, that's why I like these games, because they're relaxing, they're casual games to play with. Obviously, they do get expensive, but, you know, I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with them for a while now. The only problem is going from game to game is that pretty much means I'm going to start neglecting other accounts, and now when it comes to at least making a new account, I will have no more time. So if there's a game in the future that comes out, I'm going to have to either play it semi-casually, or maybe, you know, move on from one of my old accounts to something else. I'm really in a tough position when it comes to that. But, you know, it's been a great experience on YouTube so far. I never really got into YouTube because I always figured, you know, it was so hard to get YouTube views back then. When I was doing Twitch and trying to do YouTube, it was just not working out, so I stuck with Twitch. Then I pretty much gave up Twitch, and then now I started doing YouTube this year. And it's a good feeling. It really is a good feeling when people actually, like, you know, appreciate the hard work you're putting in. So that feels nice. I like that the Kirinji at least gets a phase 2 effect as well as Hikifune. But too bad you can't crit in Void Region, so it kind of puts it halfway to work. I just need 2 more Hogu Enhanced Talismans, which, like, unless I get them from the black market, I can't really get them from anywhere else. And I'm going to max up the Hikifune agility, just because I'm pretty much getting all the speed that I can. The problem with me is that I have my support split up. My Hikifune has very bad wisdom stuff compared to what Namaya has. So I basically put all the speed on Hikifune, put all the Kido on Namaya, and that's why I have 2 supports. You know, like, Hikifune has 1.4 mil and Namaya has almost 1 million BP. So, you know, it's not the greatest. I've seen a lot of people with the same BP as me, maybe even more BP. They have a really stacked support, but I have to split it up between 2, and that's kind of the downfall for what it comes to me. Pretty much trying to finish up the infuses. So I'm going to finally finish up the Kido rune. That means the Kido rune and the boots are done. Now I have to go for the belt, which the belt I won't be able to max out right now. After the belt, probably going to go for the physical defense, and I can actually get close to maxing out the belt. So that means 3 pieces out of 6 are going to be maxed out. Now remember this, I got this 140 set back during the Love Couples event. And then another thing that was happening was, you know, trying to get to 140 at times. So I was like 135, 136. Maybe 2 months or a month and a half after that, I managed to get 140. It's been a really long time to fully infuse this. I've been trying to infuse this set for at least 2 months now, maybe 2 months, maybe a month. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm only halfway to infusing the set. It is a ridiculous amount of materials. That's why take into account when you're trying to get these equipment sets. Keep getting all the materials first and then upgrade. Trust me, you're going to have a lot better time. Even now, I'm trying to slowly upgrade my Namaya's 130 set, and it's just not working out too good. Another thing, I don't know, like I can't test it because I'm gonna get flagged and banned on YouTube. But I'm not sure if it's a glitch or if it's been added. Apparently, you can actually see the girls naked when you're doing beauty game, and it's pretty much the same way how Brazil and China have it. When the more you go down to the beauty game, eventually they get nude, and we have seen it on the Brazil version. But if you have one-click remove, you're not really gonna go for it unless you're a thirsty savage, and I'm way too lazy to be doing that. So I will have no part in that. But in case you guys don't know, yeah, I think we do have the update where you can actually see the girls nude this time. But I think I did go over everything that I wanted to say. It feels good to do a Bleach video. Like I said, I'm going to try to get that update going out for Brazil, as well as try to get the humane sacrifice of Lord Marshmallow himself. But, I went through so many things to actually get this team to work. And my Namaya is so close to 1 mil. Kind of hurts. As well as Kirinji, I'll just show off what he has. He has, crit rate is very low, but with Cotton, I really don't care. Very high hit rate for the Void region. 91% break defense. 90% counter. And he also has 239k strategy attack. 280,000 speed. Third mod, his evo is really bad, but I'm stacking vitality, so I'm not doing any evos. Accessories are pretty much trash. Hogus are pretty much not that good. And then he has level 15 exclusive. So I got him level 15 exclusive, and then now I'm pretty much going to focus everything back towards Hikifune. I can actually get her 39th exclusive level. So that is going to be like another 5k boost. Yep. About a 5k boost. 861k speed, and then in the Maya, pretty much I'm very close to 1 million speed with Hikifune. But I have to actually get back to doing all the other stuff in this game because I've been falling behind. But like I said, guys, stick with the game. Trust me, there's gonna be good things to come, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon with the Bleach video. Otherwise, just come by the Discord, hang out. It's pretty much been growing since I actually made it 5 months ago. I'm pretty happy about that. And then if always you guys enjoy the Naruto Online videos, feel free to hit me up there. But appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.